Brandy Dawn, I actually see your point, and I completely understand why it can feel like nickel and diming when you see that additional percentage added to the bottom line. But I think the bigger issue is that service charge has a PR problem. For years, people saw service charge and thought, oh, that's the gratuity, or at the very least, they assumed that the bulk of that money was being distributed directly to the banquet staff working their event. And at many venues, that's simply not what is happening anymore. This also varies from region to region, which further confuses things. So if you are sourcing venues in, say, New York, Iowa, and Georgia, everybody could have a different policy. Things what happens behind the scenes for a 150-person wedding. You've got banquet servers, captains, bartenders, culinary teams, stewarding, dishwashing setup, breakdown crews, event management, administrative support, linen handling, china, glassware, flatware that have to be washed and replaced, equipment maintenance, cleaning, utilities, and all the infrastructure that's required to turn an empty ballroom into a functioning restaurant for hundreds of people for one night. But there's another part that people don't always realize. Your food price isn't pure food cost either. If you're paying $100 a person for dinner, the venue is not spending $100 on ingredients on your plate. That menu price also has to contribute towards the chefs and culinary labor, preparing it, receiving, storing, refrigeration, kitchen equipment, prep time, food waste, spoilage, breakage, purchasing, transportation, delivery cost, insurance, and just all of those charges that add up. So that make it where a commercial kitchen can feed all of those people at the same time. So why separate the service charge at all? Because the menu price represents the food and beverage side of the business, while the service charge helps offset the cost of executing and servicing the event. Keeping those separate also allows the venue to apply a consistent service charge percentage. So whether you've chosen the basic chicken or you've upgraded your event to filet with premium wine, top shelf liquors. Now, the industry could just roll everything together and say that your dinner isn't 100 a head, it's 125. Yes, they could do that. And I completely understand why, from a guest point of view, that might feel a whole lot better. But I think the bigger responsibility is for venues and transparency. Don't advertise $100 a person and let someone discover the additional 25% when the contract arrives. Tell them from the beginning, this is the menu price, this is our service charge, this is what the service charge means at our venue, and here's the approximately what you're going to actually spend. Because I don't think couples necessarily object to paying for what it costs to staff and execute their weddings. They object to feeling like they weren't told about it. That difference matters.